Hello, amazing English learners. Welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. We are so excited to see you here today.
Hi, everyone. If this is your first time watching, welcome to our English learning family. I am Jack.
And I am Sarah. Our goal is to help you speak English naturally, confidently, and fluently. We want to help you express yourself in everyday situations.
We are going to learn how to talk about your weekend in English.
Yes, this is such an important topic. Think about it. Every Monday morning, at work, at school, or when you meet a friend for coffee, what is the first question they ask?
They ask, "How was your weekend?" Or, "What did you do this weekend?"
Exactly. It is the most common small talk question in the world. And if you only say, "It was good," or "I slept," the conversation stops. It dies. It becomes boring.
We don't want you to be boring. We want you to be able to tell stories, share details, and connect with people.
We will walk you through a typical weekend step by step, from Friday night through Saturday morning, afternoon, and evening, all the way to Sunday night.
And make sure to stay with us until the very end, because we are going to fix the 5 biggest mistakes students make when talking about their free time. All right, let's not waste any time. Are you ready, Sarah?
I am ready. Let's start with the best feeling of the week, Friday evening. Jack, how do you usually feel on Friday afternoon at 5 p.m.?
Oh, Friday afternoon is magical. I feel free. I feel heavy stress leaving my shoulders. The work week is finally over. We actually have a special abbreviation for this feeling in English, TGIF.
TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Everyone uses this. It means we are so happy the weekend is here. So the work week is finished. You leave the office. What is your routine on Friday evening?
Well, honestly, Sarah, by Friday night, I am usually exhausted. I am tired from waking up early and working hard all week, so I don't usually go to big parties or loud clubs. I prefer a low-key night.
Low key. That is a fantastic expression. I use it all the time. Can you explain exactly what low key means for our listeners?
Of course. Low-key means quiet, relaxed, and simple. It means not loud, not busy, and not stressful. Just chilling at home. What about you, Sarah? Do you have low-key Fridays too?
Yes, usually. My routine is very consistent. I come home, I take off my uncomfortable work clothes, and I change into my comfortable clothes, usually my pajamas or sweatpants.
Changing clothes is the best part. It signals to your brain that work is done. So, after you change, do you cook?
Sometimes I like to cook a nice, simple dinner, maybe some pasta with tomato sauce or a healthy salad. I find cooking relaxing.
Cooking? On a Friday?
Wow, you have so much energy. I am way too lazy to cook on Fridays. The last thing I want to do is wash dishes. So usually I order takeout.
Takeout. This is an important word. Takeout is food you buy from a restaurant and bring home to eat, right?
Exactly. In the UK, they say takeaway. In the US, we say takeout. I usually order a large pepperoni pizza or maybe some Chinese food like noodles.
That sounds delicious.
It is. I sit on my sofa, eat my pizza, and I watch Netflix. It is perfect.
That sounds very relaxing. We call that unwinding. To unwind means to relax after a period of stress. You are unwinding with pizza and TV.
And sometimes, if the TV show is really, really good, I binge watch it.
Binge watch. That is a very modern word that became popular with Netflix. What does it mean?
Binge watch means to watch many episodes of a TV show one after another. Maybe 3, 4, or even 5 episodes in one night. I just can't stop watching. Just one more, I say.
Jack, that is a lot of TV, but I understand. Sometimes you just need to turn off your brain. For me, I try to go to bed early on Friday. I want to catch up on sleep.
Catch up on sleep. That is another great phrase. It means to get the sleep you missed during the busy week. If you only slept 6 hours a night during the week, you sleep 9 hours on Friday to catch up.
Exactly. So that is Friday night. Relaxing, eating, unwinding, and catching up on sleep. Now let's move to the main event, Saturday.
Saturday, the best day of the week. Now, Sarah, this is a very controversial topic. Are you an early bird or a night owl on Saturdays?
I am definitely an early bird. I wake up around 7:30 or 8 a.m. I love the morning light. It is so peaceful and quiet. I feel productive when I wake up early.
8 a.m. on a Saturday? Sarah, that sounds like torture to me. I am definitely a night owl. I stay up late, and on Saturdays, I like to sleep in.
Sleep in. This is a phrasal verb everyone needs to know. Tell everyone what that means.
To sleep in means to sleep later than you usually do. On weekdays, I have to wake up at 7 a.m. for work, but on Saturdays, I sleep in until 11:30 or even 11 a.m.
Wow, you really like your sleep. So when you finally wake up at 11 a.m., what do you do? Do you have breakfast?
I have a very slow morning. Actually, because it's 11 a.m., it's almost lunchtime, so I don't have breakfast, I have brunch.
Brunch. That is a combination of breakfast and lunch. BR from breakfast and UNCH from lunch. It is very popular on weekends. What do you usually eat for brunch?
I like a big meal. I eat pancakes with syrup, eggs, bacon, toast, and lots of coffee. Strong coffee. I need it to wake up properly. What is your Saturday morning routine, early bird?
Well, since I wake up early, I have a lot of time. I like to be active. I usually go for a run in the park or I go to a yoga class at my gym.
You exercise on the weekend? You are so healthy. I get tired just thinking about running on a Saturday morning.
It makes me feel energized. It wakes up my body. After exercise, I come home, take a shower, and then I have to do the boring stuff. Chores.
Ugh, chores, housework. Nobody likes chores, but we have to do them. What chores do you usually do on Saturdays?
I usually do the laundry. That means washing my dirty clothes in the washing machine. And I vacuum the floor, and I clean the bathroom.
I hate cleaning the bathroom. It is the worst chore. I try to do it quickly. I usually put on some loud music to make it fun. Do you listen to music while you clean?
Yes, always. I listen to pop music and I dance with the mop. It makes the time pass faster. I also need to run errands. This is a very common phrase in English. Jack, can you explain run errands?
Sure. Running errands means going out of the house to do necessary tasks. It is not for fun. It's like going to the bank, going to the post office to mail a package, or going to the supermarket to buy groceries.
Exactly. So on Saturday afternoon, you might see me at the grocery store buying food for the week. I try to get everything done on Saturday, so Sunday is free.
That is a smart strategy. So, Saturday morning is for sleeping or exercise. Saturday afternoon is for chores and errands. Now, what about Saturday night? This is party time.
Yes. Saturday night is when most people socialize. They meet friends. They go out. What do you usually do?
I usually hang out with my friends. We might go to a pub for a drink or go to the cinema to see a new movie.
Hang out is a very useful casual verb. It just means spending time together. You're not doing anything specific, just being together and talking.
Exactly. Sometimes we just hang out at my friend's house and play video games. Or we play board games like Monopoly. It's fun and competitive.
I like to go out for dinner on Saturday nights. I love trying new restaurants in the city. I love Mexican food and Italian food. Do you like eating out?
I love eating out, but it can be expensive. Sometimes to save money, my friends and I have a potluck.
A potluck, that is a great word. Can you explain it?
A potluck is a dinner party where every guest brings one dish of food. So I cook pasta, you bring a salad, someone else brings dessert. We share everything. It's cheap and delicious.
That sounds lovely. It's a great way to try different foods without doing all the cooking yourself. So Saturday night is for fun, food, and friends. Now we arrive at Sunday.
Sunday. Sunday feels different from Saturday, doesn't it?
Yes, Sunday is slower. It's quieter. It's the day of rest. Many shops close early.
But it also has a little bit of sadness in the evening. We often talk about the Sunday Scaries.
The Sunday Scaries. That's a funny phrase. What does it mean?
It's that feeling of anxiety or nervousness you get on Sunday evening. You start thinking, oh no, tomorrow is Monday. I have to go to work. I have emails to answer.
I know that feeling very well. The best way to stop the Sunday Scaries is to prepare. I use Sunday to get ready for the week ahead.
That's a smart strategy. What do you do to prepare?
I do meal prep. This means I cook food for the week. I cook a big pot of soup, or I cook chicken and rice for my lunches. This saves me time during the week.
You are so organized, Sarah. My Sunday is usually lazy. I usually visit my family. We have a big family lunch. My mom makes a roast chicken with potatoes. It's a tradition.
Family time is very important. Sunday is a great day to call your parents or visit your grandparents. It connects you.
And on Sunday afternoon, if the weather is nice, I might go for a gentle walk in nature just to get some fresh air before the work week starts.
That sounds perfect. So we have covered the whole weekend from Friday night pizza to Sunday night meal prep. Now, I think it's time to talk about something very important: common mistakes.
Yes, when students talk about their weekends, they often make the same small grammar mistakes. These mistakes are very common, but if you fix them, your English will sound perfect.
Okay, let's look at mistake number 1. Many students say, I passed the weekend with my friends. Jack, is this correct?
No, it sounds strange to a native speaker. In English, we don't pass time in that way. We say, I spent the weekend. So, I spent the weekend with my friends. Or simply, I had a good weekend.
Okay, remember that. Spend time, not pass time. Mistake number 2, prepositions. Some students say, in the weekend. I went to the cinema in the weekend.
This is incorrect. We never say in the weekend. If you're learning American English, you should say on the weekend. What are you doing on the weekend? If you're learning British English, you should say at the weekend. What are you doing at the weekend? So choose on or at, but never in.
Mistake number 3. This is about feelings versus situations. A student says, my weekend was very tired.
Oh no, the weekend cannot feel tired. The weekend is a period of time, not a person. You should say, the weekend was tiring, with ing. This means the weekend made you tired. Or you can say, I was tired after the weekend, with ed.
Remember the rule. The situation is tiring. The person is tired. The movie was boring. I was bored. The weekend was relaxing. I was relaxed.
Mistake number 4. I made nothing. If you ask a student, what did you do? They sometimes say, I made nothing.
We don't say made nothing. We say, I did nothing. Or, to sound more natural and positive, you can say, I didn't do much. Or my favorite, I took it easy.
I took it easy is a great phrase. It sounds very cool and relaxed. It means I chilled out.
Mistake number 5. I went to make shopping.
No. We never make shopping. We say I went shopping or I did the shopping. Generally, for activities ending in ing, we use go. I went hiking. I went swimming. I went running. I went shopping.
Those are excellent tips. Everyone, please try to remember these. Don't pass the weekend, spend the weekend. Don't be boring, be bored.
Now, Sarah, I promised everyone a funny story. The story about a weekend trip that went completely wrong.
Yes, I want to hear this. You said you tried to be adventurous.
Yes, this happened last summer. I decided to be like you, Sarah. I wanted to have an active weekend. I wanted to go camping in the forest.
You? Camping? In a tent? Sleeping on the ground? That doesn't sound like you, Jack.
I know. I usually like hotels, but I wanted to connect with nature. I borrowed a tent from a friend. I packed my car with food, water, and a sleeping bag. I drove for 3 hours to a beautiful forest.
That sounds amazing. Did you have fun?
Well, let me tell you, I arrived at the campsite. It was beautiful, but it was getting dark. So I tried to set up the tent.
Is it hard to set up a tent?
It is very hard if you don't have the instructions. I didn't know which pole went where. I was fighting with the tent for 2 hours. I was getting angry.
Oh no, so it was dark when you finally finished?
Yes, pitch black. I was exhausted. And then the weather changed. It started to rain.
Of course it did. It always rains when you go camping. It is a rule of nature.
But here's the problem. Because I didn't have the instructions, I built the tent wrong. It had a hole in the roof, so the rain came inside the tent.
Jack, that is terrible. Did you get wet?
I got soaked. Everything was wet. My sleeping bag, my clothes, my hair. I was miserable. I was cold and wet in the middle of the forest. And then I heard a noise.
A noise? Was it a bear?
I thought it was a bear. I was terrified. But it was just a raccoon eating my chips.
So what did you do? Did you stay?
No way. I gave up. I put everything back in the car. It was midnight. I drove to the nearest town and I found a cheap hotel.
A hotel! So much for your camping trip.
Exactly. I spent the rest of the weekend in a warm hotel bed, watching TV and eating room service. It was the best camping trip ever.
Because you didn't camp. You cheated.
I survived. That's what matters. Next time, I'm staying on my sofa. Nature is too wet and complicated for me.
That is a funny story. It shows that sometimes it is better to just stick to your normal routine. Know yourself.
Exactly. If you're a hotel person, stay in a hotel. Okay, everyone, we have learned so much today. We learned vocabulary for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We learned about chores, errands, hangouts, and potlucks.
We also fixed the common grammar mistakes, and we listened to Jack's disaster story. Now, we want to help you practice your speaking.
Yes, listening is good, but speaking is better. We are going to do a listen and repeat section. We'll say a useful phrase about the weekend. We'll wait for a few seconds. You must say the phrase out loud, clear and loud.
Are you ready? Let's go. Phrase number 1. I like to sleep in on Saturdays. I like to sleep in on Saturdays.
Phrase number 2. I spent the weekend with my family. I spent the weekend with my family.
Phrase number 3. I just wanted to take it easy. Phrase number 4. Did you have a good weekend? Did you have a good weekend?
Phrase number 5. I have to run some errands. I have to run some errands.
Phrase number 6. I'm looking forward to the weekend. I'm looking forward to the weekend.
Phrase number 7. Let's hang out this Saturday. Let's hang out this Saturday.
Phrase number 8. My weekend was very relaxing. My weekend was very relaxing.
Excellent job, everyone. Your pronunciation is getting really good. Keep practicing these phrases in front of a mirror. It helps confidence.
Now, the mega quiz. We will give you a sentence. You have to tell us if it is correct or incorrect. And if it is incorrect, you have to fix it.
Question number 1. I passed a nice weekend. Is this correct or incorrect? It is incorrect. Correct sentence is, I spent a nice weekend or I had a nice weekend. Remember, don't pass time.
Question number 2. I went to the shops on the weekend. Correct or incorrect? It is correct, especially in American English. On the weekend is perfect.
Question number 3. I was very boring on Sunday. Correct or incorrect? Be careful. It is incorrect. You probably mean I was very bored. If you say I was boring, it means you are not an interesting person. It describes your personality, not your feeling.
Question number 4. I made hiking with my friends. Correct or incorrect? Incorrect. Correct sentence is I went hiking. We don't make sports or activities. We go hiking, go running, go fishing.
Question number 5. I watched a movie by myself. Correct or incorrect? It is correct. By myself means alone. I was alone.
Question number 6. I didn't do much. I just relaxed. Correct or incorrect? It is correct. This is a very natural way to say you had a lazy weekend.
Question number 7. My weekend was very tired. Correct or incorrect? Incorrect. Correct sentence is, my weekend was very tiring. The weekend makes you tired.
Question number 8. I slept in until 10 a.m. Correct or incorrect? Correct. Sleep in means to wake up late.
Wow! How did you do? If you got 8 out of 8, you are a master of weekend conversation.
And if you made mistakes, don't worry. Mistakes are how we learn. Just watch the video again and practice.
Now it is time for our favorite part of the video, the question of the day. We want to hear from you.
Today's question is very fun. We want to know, what does your ideal weekend look like? Imagine you have no work, plenty of money, and perfect weather. What would you do?
Would you travel to Paris? Would you stay in bed all day with pizza? Would you go skydiving? For me, my ideal weekend would be renting a cabin by a lake, reading books, and swimming. No phone, no internet, just peace.
That sounds nice, but a bit quiet for me. My ideal weekend would be in Tokyo, eating sushi, shopping for gadgets, and singing karaoke all night.
We are so different, Jack.
Okay, everyone, please write your answer in the comments below. Start your sentence with, my ideal weekend would be...
We read every single comment. We love reading your stories. It's the best part of our day.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We hope you learned a lot of new vocabulary.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to English Learning Podcast. And hit the bell icon so you never miss a lesson.
Have a wonderful week, and we hope you have an amazing weekend when it comes.
See you in the next video. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.